Here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Super Wildcard weekend on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking deep here from Mooney. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked off by Asante. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Running on first down, Eckler. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now it's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We've given you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Looking deep here for Mooney. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Richardson. Mike Evans. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Herbert on first down now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle with Eckler. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Samson Abuka in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. He's got room at the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Herbert now. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Herbert throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Richardson to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC Wildcard game. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, they score it.
There he goes left side. line. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Man open left side, it's Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, Herbert. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Eckler. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin with Henry. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Richardson looking to throw this. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Now it's Richardson. His pass left side to Downs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from the 20. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Herbert, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Chris Godwin, 59 yards. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Richardson to the air on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. Oh, no, he lost the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost them.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Well, he got pretty darn close to a 3-digit interception return for a touchdown.
And what we learn on plays like that, It's just how far it is from end zone to end.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Richardson working from the gun. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. This is caught. It's Woods. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play, as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Colts. Darnell Mooney from 10 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
2nd down and 4. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Rolling to his right. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.